Before the first industrial revolution, iron industry had been weakly developed. Iron was warmed with vegetal coal, whose low calorific power bound to hammer the pieces to take and pure metal off. The discovery of hulla and mineral coal, and the chemical process of transforming hulla into coke, provided such an high calorific power that the impure metal was melted and it was easier to take it off. This must be done in a smelting furnace, un altorno. It's said the first coke smelting furnace was built in Langreo by 1782, but the product hadn't an acceptable quality. The second coke melting furnace was the Asturias Mining Company, located in Mieres and directed by a Britannic company in 1848. But in 1857, Pedro Duro founded the Duro Felguera iron industry and located in an uninhabited place called Felguera due to the firm plants, near the coal mines, the Nalón River, and taking advantage of the Mineral Road and the railway to Gijón, nowadays Feve, the third railway that was built in Spain after the Mataró and Aranjuez line. The first smelting furnace was called Pilar in honor of his youngest daughter. The industry was provided with the best technology. It was the first Spanish industry in railway. This factory is still on and was the first in bar and building columns, so famous in Barcelona example. The industry had to build housing to workers, the birth of the city of Langreo, hospitals, parks, and a school for children and a high school where Duro Felguera's workers' male sons could learn the trade. There were so many churches that Pope Pius IX gave an special gracia de indulgencia plenaria y remisión de pecados de manera perpetua due to the huge quantity of religious space. In 1900, Altos Hornos de Vizcaya took advantage because the Austrian mines ran out of iron, so Austrian company had to buy iron mineral to Somorrostro mines in Vizcaya. Meanwhile, the Duro Felguera had bought many coal minings and was the first coal producers in Spain. During the First World War, Great Britain, the first international coal and iron producer, had to target their production to army, so the Austrian and Vizcayan companies had a golden period. After the Spanish Civil War, Duro Felguera provided coal and steel to Vizcaya. By the 60s, a company merger is done between the Duro Felguera, the Mieres, and the Sociedad Industrial Asturiana, moving the industrial pole to Veriña, close to El Musel Xixón port. It was called Uninsa. The iron industry had finally left Cuencas Mineras.